I wanted to show you guys, I found some like really old bundles, and I used to be so obsessed with this hair when I was young, and I didn't even know I kept this all this while, and it's actually still good. It just smells like it needs a wash. It needs to be treated, you know, it needs to be treated. But this hair was really, really good, and it is good quality. Like if I wash this hair and treat it, it will be useful. But obviously I used to wear it as a sew-in and like with a closure. But what I'm going to do with this hair, I'm going to actually get a closure, a frontal. I'm going to buy a frontal separately and customize this hair, revamp this hair, and I'm going to film it for you guys. So if you're excited for this video, like I just had the idea because I found it yesterday, and I actually ordered a frontal yesterday, but it hasn't arrived, so it'll arrive maybe today or tomorrow. But if you're interested for this video, let me know. Then there's another bundle. This is another bundle. This is like more, I don't know, sleek hair. It's kind of shorter. The textures are very different. They're different hairs, but it's blonde. Like it's the same blonde vibe. But wait, like I was saying before I got cut off there, they look like the same hair. Like texture wise, you can tell that this is more curly and this is more like wavy, but like the color is literally the same. Like the ends are like bleached. I guess I was really into this like when I was younger. I found it in this bag, like it was just lying around in my stuff and I didn't even realize I have it. So yeah, when I get the frontal, I'm going to make a video about it. So if you guys are really interested, comment below. Okay guys, so the frontal has come. She actually came pretty early. She came the next day after I ordered it, so that's good. I didn't want to get like a serious frontal because I'm re-wigging this hair myself. I'm doing everything myself. So this frontal wasn't like super expensive. It was just, I think it was like 85k. Delivery was 4k, so everything I spent. So yeah, it wasn't like really expensive. It wasn't super expensive, honestly. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. I was so lucky to have found this frontal for cheap. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys like what this wig turns out looking like. Have to obviously go and buy like bleach. I used to have bleach and developers because I made multiple of my wigs before, and I bleached 2 of my wigs before. I used to be so into that. But I don't know. I think obviously they probably expired by now. But I need to go get bleach, developers, and I might dye this wig because I may want it like a ginger coppery shade, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll do some research and I'll let you guys know. So I put my conditioner in this bowl. I'm going to add some vinegar just because this bundle is so old and dirty. Ooh, smells good to me. Just gonna put that much vinegar. Then I'm going to get my toe comb and stir this together. Okay, I separated them by length, as you can see. So I'm just going to, this is just going to make my life easier, and I'm just going to wash this. I'm going to do this as well, but we're focusing on this baby today.
Evidence on the drug business, as well as all those murders committed. You're right. Looks like it's just a one-way street to oblivion. I'll get you as much time as I can.
Shit. Rico's fucking too tired of sex. I see this shit coming.
He did.
Shit. Rico's fucking too tired of sex. I see this shit coming.
He did. Sax is working with the feds.
Sex is a fucking...
So I'm just going to let this sit for like 10 minutes, then I'll rinse it out, and then I'll do the hot water thing a second time.
Yeah, nigga. So listen good. We are not moving any product until I say so. Okay, you told Tariq this because he's a...
This hair has been sitting in for a while. It's kind of hot, so I think it's time for me to take it out and lather it in conditioner. This is the conditioner we're using, if you didn't catch that in the beginning. My hair is sitting in the water and conditioner. I'm going to start with this frontal. So I'm actually going to bleach the knots because this is quite, it's light, it's very pale. Like, no, I want to bleach the knots, and then I'm going to do a test strand of hair to see if this hair actually takes bleach well. So let's take this bleach powder, my mixing bowl, and I'm going to mix everything. I've watched a lot of tutorials, so I know that you're supposed to make it a thick consistency.
Babe, let's eat. I'm starving. You want to be your most gentle eel running feedback home. What was I doing?
I just saw you talking to Lucas Weston. Honey, you know we just trying to make me home those people.
You're right.
I need to make it a bit thicker.
As soon as I do, I'll quickly see some motherfuckers and give everyone free healthcare and organic card. I promise you, but I tell you how to do better than that. You're not convinced. You're not convinced you're marrying me.
Oh, we're trying out this again.
Yes, this again. I'm serious.
No.
Okay, this is a good consistency. You need to make sure you have foil. I didn't need to buy foil today because I already had some in my kitchen. So you need to make sure you have foil. And if you don't have the pre-cut foil, make sure you cut them into strips just to make your job easier. Boom. So you need to be very careful because when you're tinting lace, I've never tinted lace before, guys. I'm just teaching you what I learned as well. You had to literally spread it with a very light hand, like literal. It has to be a light hand. Why the consistency is thick in the first place is so it doesn't bleed into like your roots, so your roots don't get blonde. You still want your roots dark, you know. So obviously you need to just spread them out with a light hand. I think I mixed a little bit less than I need. I don't know, I might need to mix more, but let's just see. I hope this is enough. I'm just going to focus it in this area, like where I actually need, like the front of my head, like the front where it's actually gonna show. Yeah, mix it light hand, don't forget. Yeah, it's a little too less than I need. I'm just going to try. Let's see. But if you mistakenly, let's say you don't have a light hand and it bleeds in, like it bleeds through, I have a solution, and you know, I'll let you guys know that. If you need the solution, let me know. But I need to focus on this, so I'll see you guys when I'm about to put the foil on. I think the bleach was enough, and I'm going to flip it just so you can see. It didn't bleed through. Oh, you can't really see. It didn't bleed through. Can you see? I don't know if my camera is picking this up, you guys. I'm not very good at this type of filming. So anyways, I'm going to get my foil. Just take the foil. I'm going to rip it a bit though. Take the foil, pat this down just so it can bleach faster. Just so it can bleach faster. And then yeah, I'm going to leave it in for about 5 minutes and come back. I think I said 5 minutes. I was thinking of something else that I was doing. 15 to 20 minutes. Some frontals bleach faster than others, so honestly you could even do 30 to 60 minutes, but I will just start with 15 to 20 and just keep checking it. Just lift check. If you see your frontal starts bleaching, then you can take it off. But I'm going to do a test strand now with this strand of hair. The hair took well to the bleach, so I'm just going to rinse this off now and then rinse it off and wash it with the purple shampoo. Gonna wash it with this. Okay guys, so as you can see, I over bleached the knots. I'm going to show you how to fix that. All you need is dye. It's nothing serious. You need dye or mascara. If you're not ready to like dye the hair, you just need dye. or mascara. So we're gonna fix it. It's nothing serious. I didn't do that bad for my first time, right? I think I ate. I just over bleached the front, so I actually need dye. So I'm going to run out now and quickly go get me some black dye, like right now. Hair dye, just need a pea size. And we need this spoolie, and you can also use this brush. And I'm going to lightly just brush it through. Make sure it doesn't touch your frontal lace.
Faster connections. Grace, and I'm sure you don't want to do that. Evelyn. You have 72 hours.
So I'm done. I'm going to let it sit for an hour, then I'll be back to wash it.
Of her contract.
Okay guys, it's been an hour. I've showered, everything. I'm going to wash this off now. I'm going to wash off the dye. I'm quite tired, so I think I'm going to stop vlogging here. The next thing, stop recording here rather. The next thing you'll see me do, just imagine this is washed, guys. So the next thing you see me do tomorrow, I'm going to wig the frontal and the bundles. I want them to dry, not all of them. The curlier ones with this. Yeah, so see you tomorrow. I'm done sewing down the frontal as you guys saw me doing. I used a white jumbo pencil liner to line out, trace out where I want the tracks to go, just to make my life a little easier. I decided that I'm actually going to sew and I'm not going to do the hot glue gun method, even though the hot glue gun has been here plugged in waiting. But I decided I'm just going to sew. I have time. I mean, if I get lazy, maybe I'll carry on the hot glue gun method, but I'm just gonna sew. Even though I didn't get that curved needle, I'll just use what I have. It's really not that hard with this needle. I've done it before, but yeah. I have 2 lines left. Oh, child, making a wig is not easy. I mean, it's pretty easy, but it's just tedious, I'm tired. But I found out that I have like a lot more bundles that wouldn't even fit here, and I don't even want the top super bulky. Like, I have a lot more bundles. What I realized when I first made a wig is that I used to double my tracks, and I didn't do that here. So what I'm going to do is, I already did it, so I know it works. I'm going to raise up, let me even show you guys. Can you see what I'm showing you? Okay, so I'm going to, I don't know if I can find that track I did, but I'm going to raise up like the tracks, and there's spacing, there's still a little bit of space here. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun to glue some tracks in between the spaces, but let me finish up with the top first. I don't want to glue them at the top because, you know, I don't want the top to be bulky. It's supposed to be sleek. So I'm still going to one track it. No, this is actually two tracks. So I started doing two tracks here. I'll do two tracks here, then I'll one track it here. Then the remaining tracks, I'll put them, hot glue gun them at the bottom. But I'm getting so tired. My back hurts and it's time for me to shower and sleep. But I think I'll stop once it's 7. No, I have to finish. I'm going to finish. Regardless of whatever, I'm going to finish.
Okay guys, so I'm officially done. I still have some more bundles, but I think I'm just going to, I still have this much bundles, but okay, so like I was saying, I'm sorry guys, I just finished crying because of like some issues going on in this house. But anyways, I'm done with the wig now. This is what it looks like. So I think I'm going to have my bath now, and then I'll come back. Maybe if I still have energy, I'll come back to hot glue gun the remaining bundles at the back. But yeah, because I feel like I should do that because I like my wig, you know, very thick, very dense. But anyways, this is the frontal now, and tomorrow we'll start the bleaching process, just so the frontal, like the frontal is black, so the frontal can match the bundles. And I'm actually going to even make the bundles slightly lighter. But yeah, let me cut, let me, oh, wow. Okay, so this is the wig now. I'm going to cut off, this is the frontal, and this is the wig cap. So I'm just going to cut off. Let me do this so you guys can see. Okay, so be careful when you're cutting this. Do not cut your stitching. So I should be speaking to myself. Woo! Shoot. Did I? No. Okay. Just be careful not to cut your stitching. Boom. Throw this away, you don't need this anymore. And this is your wig done. She's looking good, right? She looks good. Let me bring this back a bit. This is the wig. I can't wait to bleach this tomorrow and like curl this hair and everything. This is what the inside looks like. I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. This is where I was telling you guys that I hot glued that excess bundle at the back. So I guess I'm going to, there seems like there's gap in here. I'm going to hot glue on some excess over there and here, just so the back can be a bit more dense. But this is what we have so far. So cute.
So it turns out that I've been recording myself in slow motion. Oh my god, thank god I noticed that at least before I started bleaching, because I would have cried. And I've actually cried. But like I was saying in the last clip, I can't get the other clips back. I'll just have to fast forward those, but I can redo this one. Like I was saying, I've done sectioning out the hair. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 sections plus the frontal separate. Separate the frontal. Don't section your frontal with the bundles. Make sure it's in a separate section on its own. And like I was saying, I'm going to start with the frontal just because the frontal is dark. The bundles are slightly like they're bleached, they're like honey blonde. So I'm going to start with the frontal so she can process faster. So I'm going to mix my bleach now and then we'll start the process. And yeah, I'm watching YouTube because you know you're never too good to learn.
And then I am dying with the short spot on me. I'm using like a couple scoops and I'm using set volume. This is why I said medium long hair. I'm using a 1:2 ratio, so 2 parts builder, 1 part bleach, and mixing it all together until it has a consistency.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a talk-through version for this section just because I want you guys to understand what I really did. I mean, visually you can see what I did, but I just want to like talk about it so you guys can hear what I'm saying and understand what I'm doing. So basically I started off on the back and I took like vertical sections, you know, the partings that I parted off. So I did weaves. I did some chunky weaves and some thinner weaves. This is what, like, you can see what I'm doing is basically I'm weaving the comb through the hair just so I can get some areas to bleach and leave the rest the, you know, natural color of the hair. I don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to talk. So I'm weaving. I took some chunky weaves in some areas and I took some thinner weaves in some areas. So after I weaved, I parted off the section that I weaved off. So the section that I weaved off, that's the section on top. That's the section that I'm going to be bleaching, and I teased it. So I find that once you tease your hair upwards, you get a more seamless blend. Obviously, you're going to blend with your comb or your brush or whatever while applying the bleach. But if you tease before applying the bleach, trust me, you get an even, you know, very seamless blend. So make sure to wear your gloves. You know, bleach can really burn your hands, or bleach can do some damage, so make sure you wear your gloves basically. So I'm just parting it out. Remember in the beginning when I said get some sections of foil, like already have your foil cut up if you don't already have the already cut up foil. Yes, so I'm putting some bleach on the foil to make my life easier and just so the back can get bleach, you know, the back can bleach as even as the front is. So yeah, I'm applying my bleach. You can see pretty self-explanatory. For this week I did some low hanging, you know, sections and some high hanging sections. You can start the bleach wherever you want to start. If you just want it on the tip, if you want it to really get to the roots, honestly it depends on you. So yeah, you apply your bleach. I mean, you can even use your hand for this part to apply the bleach as long as you're wearing gloves. But I find that once you get to that top, you really need this comb to blend it. So you can see what I'm doing. Once I get to the top, the up down up down up down up down strokes, yeah, that's pretty much blending it. And doing that, like the up down motion, and you know, having your already back combs, back teasing, you know, you've already teased your hair, you've already back combed, and you're doing the up down motion. Yeah, it just gives a much seamless blend, and trust me, you will not regret doing, especially if you tease before doing this, trust me, you're not going to regret it. So yeah, I hope this was I hope this, you know, talk through was helpful. But yeah, you can just keep watching what I'm doing. I'm a visual learner, so watching really helps, but also talking through what you're doing also helps. Yeah. done dyeing, bleaching the back, the bundles. As you can see, I already took off the foil here. I already took off the foil here. I already took off the foil at the back because I noticed that it was getting over bleached. So I'm going to just check on some foils. If I see that they've been bleached like this one, I'm going to take it off. It looks green. It looks weird right now, but I hope when I wash it, it turns out looking good. Let me check this part. I mean, she looks good. She's still hot. I mean, once it heats up, and then once it cools down, you know it's like damn near over bleach. I just did this one, so I'm going to leave it for an extra. It's still very hot out. This one, she's still kind of hot, but she's cooling down. Let me see. Yeah. So once this one is done, and these at the back, they're still hot. So once they're done, I'm going to rinse the entire hair out so she can just stop bleaching. Because if she keeps bleaching, it's just going to be a bad look and she'll burn the hair. And the bleach will burn the hair. I don't know why I keep saying she. But I haven't touched the frontal yet. So I'm just going to rinse out the back. Not wash. Just rinse out the bleach at the back. And then we'll get started with the frontal. I've rinsed this out. Put it in a bun. Now I'm going to start working on the frontal. Remember, this frontal is black. This was already bleached. So this frontal, we actually had to bleach it first, then bleach it again to get to this color. So I've mixed up a batch. Now I'm just gonna work. Okay, so this is how blonde the frontal got. You can see that it's darker than the results of the bundles. So we're going to bleach this again. And I'm going to bleach it a little more careful this time. I'm just going to do the balayage method and, you know, just the teasing method that I did before. Okay guys, so I've let the hair air dry a bit. I actually curled it a bit just to test out, like see what the highlights were giving when it was curled. But I let it air dry, and now I am finishing up with the blow dry. And it's damn near dry, just the inside, like the tracks on the inside that I really had to get. But it's damn near dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to curl it, and I'll show you guys what it looks curled. But what I don't know if I'm going to style it in this video. I'm going to make a part 3 video of me, you know, gluing down everything, you know, the whole works. But I don't know. We'll see. We're done. I'm done curling her. I'm so tired. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to style her in this video or if you're just going to wait for a part 3, which is me styling, you know, putting her on, laying the wig. But this is what we're looking like. Aren't you guys obsessed? I'm obsessed. I just can't wait to see this wig on me. I know she'll look so good. She'll look so good. I did so good with these highlights, but yeah. thank you so much for watching. And yeah, see you in part 3. I'm sorry, but it's too long to keep this in one video once again. See you in part 3. But let's just look at these curls. I'm still going to bendy roll curl them, but not today.